games where I'm the Batman and you guys are a team. I hope everybody is doing good, and I know everyone is used to the pay-per-view, but I decided to try and pay-per-view. And I have a good friend of mine. I know a lot of you know him as OldSkuulGamer96. His YouTube is OldSkuulGamer96. He's pretty awesome. He's a good friend of mine, and I'm glad to have him back on the channel. Go ahead, millions and millions in the audience.
Hi. Yeah, it's good. It's good to be back. Just so you know, I believe that we are live. Yes, we are live. The invite, I did receive the invite, and I'm able to watch it now, so we're good to go.
Yo, what's up, Corey Bruno? Welcome back to the live stream. By the way, it is good to know your face.
How are you? Have you got your comments up on a different device? Because there's no, comments on the side of the screen.
Yeah, I do mine's a lot different than yours. I go to the back computer and I check it out through there.
The back computer.
And I check it out through there, you know. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Ice, baby.
I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Literally anything somebody says, I can turn into a song. That's just one of my talents.
Yeah, a lot of people credit me as being able to do the same ability. So, all right. But I'm gonna take this time out to kind of like skip over what I'm simulating now, just to give a good congratulations to Bray Wyatt for winning the WWE Championship. By the way, this live stream does contain spoilers, I guess, if you haven't watched the pay-per-view yet, so you have been warned. You have been warned. But either way, I am happy for Bray Wyatt for winning the championship. The pay-per-view started off with Mickie James versus Becky Lynch, and the match itself was okay. It wasn't a bad match, not at all. Just I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what's gonna be the It was a big win for Becky's career, though, to have a pinfall victory over Mickie James. So
yeah.
So that's
going to give her a lot of momentum going into WrestleMania.
True. Question is, what is gonna be her WrestleMania? You think it's gonna be? A lot of people thinking it's gonna be a fatal four-way for the women's title, and that is very possible. And I wouldn't mind seeing it actually, between Naomi, Mickie James, Becky Lynch, and Alexa Bliss. Wouldn't be bad. Yo, appreciate the love, Dante, and I'm glad you love the content. And yes, I will keep doing my thing as long as I got the support of awesome people like you, man.
Hey, I'm sure some of us are interested to know, what exactly is your thing? What is the thing that you do that makes you different from everybody else?
That's a very good question. I like to bring people together. I know a lot of people are in it for themselves. A lot of people like to just try and promote themselves, and a lot of people are like, hey, everybody, can you subscribe to my channel? Can you like this? Can you follow this? I just let y'all do y'all thing, you know, like, y'all want to watch, fine. If you want to like the page, you're free to do it. You're free to subscribe if you want to. I'm not gonna force y'all, but not only that, but I like collaborating with people. I got some big collaborations on the way, so stay tuned for that. I can't spoil anything for y'all, but I do got some big collaborations in tune. So just stay tuned. You feel me? But also love. Oh snap! That was a hell of a reversal, Mickey. But yeah. I'm trying to build a community. I'm trying to get us to all grow together. I'm not trying to be in it for myself. I'm in it to build others. So
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what some YouTube's about. Actually, in my opinion. Yo, Colorado Rockies, what's up? Isaiah 326 loves the videos. I appreciate it, man. I try my best to give the best content that I can. Yo, Austin Nance, what's up? And I do like the new chamber. Did you like the new design for the new chamber?
To be honest with you, I actually really did like it, and I like the fact that we got black sand on like the corners of the walls, so we can actually interact with that.
Yeah, and I like
the spot with AJ and Dean on top. That was cool.
It was, and I also like the cameras inside the chamber. I like the lights that go on inside there.
And on the ceiling looks really cool.
It does.
You know, when you got the bird's eye view when they're bringing out the entrance, that looked really cool.
It did look really cool.
The big question is though, are we going to see the brand new chamber in WWE 2K18?
Yeah, we will. Cause you gotta figure. I think we will. Cause remember for this year's 2K17, their cutoff date was WrestleMania, so they was able to include the Raw Women's title in it.
Actually, apparently, according with the next gen stuff and that, their cutoff date is around May now, the early June at the latest.
Well,
because remember, they did get Seth Rollins updated stuff in. They did get Gallows and Anderson in. They that's what I'm saying. I mean, Seth didn't come back till mid to late May. So the fact that they got his new gear and his new trons and everything in, that obviously means that their cut-off date, it can be extended to a certain point.
Yeah.
It used to be WrestleMania, but I think with the new technology, it is getting, longer.
Even still, they should be able to include the new chamber.
I hope so. I know it's a lot of work, but I think it's about time they redone a lot of the matches. Like Elimination Chamber needs revamping. Hell in a Cell definitely needs revamping. Steel Cage probably could do with some changes. Extreme Rules is kind of okay the way it is, but the weapons physics needs improving. As well as like TLC table matches, ladder matches and so on. There's definitely a lot of things that I would improve on with the match types. And obviously adding match types like special referee, I quit, 2 out of 3, I want to see back. I want to see stretcher matches, ambulance matches. We're never going to get all of those in one game, but we need that back. That is the one match that I'd be okay with if that came back this year.
Yeah, the special referee matches was always fun, and they did bring them back in the old gen consoles, but not the new gen.
And then they got rid of it again.
I got a comment from Isaiah 326 asking where you from. So you can answer that question as well. I'm from Gotham. No, I'm just kidding. I'm from Georgia. I'm from Georgia in USA. So you're free to tell me. Yeah.
He lives in Georgia.
Georgia?
That was a really bad impression.
It really was.
That was a really bad impression of AJ. AJ Styles. I don't know how he says it.
Devin says like that. But no, Mickey James look like that because this is a call. Mickey James isn't actually on this game.
She should be in 2K18 without a doubt. She definitely came back plenty early, you know.
Why does she keep kicking out of that?
For me, I'm from Birmingham, England. I don't know how many people will have known about that. There is a Birmingham in Alabama as well.
Yep.
But I'm not from Alabama. I can tell you now, I'm not from Birmingham, Alabama. But I'm from Birmingham, England. It's about a couple of hours from London. In case anybody's interested. Because I'm sure you guys are more aware of London than you are Birmingham.
Yep. I know of Birmingham too, though.
Birmingham. Oh, when I went to a house show, of the arena near to my area, when Lillian Garcia came out, she's like, "Good evening, Birmingham," and I'm like, okay. I'm like, it's Birmingham. That's what we call it.
Yo, that's pretty cool though, Isaiah, that you from New Jersey. Matter of fact, what did you think of the Mickey Bella and Becky Lynch match?
You mean Natalia?
No, Mickey James and Becky Lynch. What do you think of that match?
I could have sworn you said Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch.
Nah, I meant to say Mickey James and Becky Lynch. Sorry about that.
Okay, it's fine. You have to apologise. I wasn't sure which match you were talking about. I thought it was, a fairly decent match. Nothing, nothing to scream about. But, I think there's definitely going to be another match between those two. Whether it's going to be on SmackDown Live or at WrestleMania. If they're at WrestleMania, well, of course they're going to be at WrestleMania, but I don't think there's going to be that many one-on-one matches at WrestleMania involving the women. There might be one or two for the titles, but if there's another one, it'll be like a tag or a battle royal or something.
Hopefully it's not anything like a battle royal, because that wouldn't really that would kind of be pointless. What do I think about Bray and Naomi? Austin Dance asked. They worked their butts off for this company for years, and they both deserve it. That's what I think about it.
Without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, Bray has gone through so many ups and downs, so has Naomi. But Bray's been trying to figure out where he's going with his character for a long time. And now that Luke Harper's left the Wyatt family, and obviously Randy Orton's not going to be in it for much longer, Bray can finally turn face, and that's what everybody's hoping for. And now, this is my theory for WrestleMania. I think that Randy Orton and Bray aren't really going to exchange blows until WrestleMania. Then at WrestleMania, they'll have like a respect sort of thing, and then they'll have a really good match, and then, see, this is the part where I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Randy's going to win or Bray's going to win. I would like Bray to win, but I can't see Randy Orton losing at WrestleMania, not really. But if Bray was to win, then I can see Bray showing respect to Orton, and then possibly turning face in that match, or Orton turning on Bray and then doing like a double turn. I don't know. There's so many possibilities.
I know, that's the cool part of WWE.
They definitely both earned it. I mean, talk about Naomi. Naomi's really come a long way since NXT. I mean, she showed a lot of potential in NXT, and then she did that thing with, Ariane, Karen, whatever you want to call her, as the Funkadactyls with Tyrus or Brodus Clay. Then you've got Sweet Tea or Tensai or Albert or Prince Albert or Lord Tensai or A-Train, who goes by the name Chat Room. But anyway, yeah, since all of that crap has gone out the way, she's really proven herself. I mean, the feud she had with, who was like her first main feud with? It was with somebody turned. It was when Naomi turned heel. Who did she attack? Do you remember?
I don't. Yeah, it could have been Paige. I thought it was Cameron, to be honest. I can't remember.
Well, I think it was Paige, because yeah, Naomi turned on Paige when they came over to England, because Paige beat Naomi in England, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
That's it. I remember now. Yeah, and yeah, Naomi turned heel by attacking her. And then it was clear that Naomi was not like comfortable being a heel. She did not like being a heel, not really. And she even said on Total Divas it was completely out of character for her. So when she got this new gimmick, whereas like, you know, someone who came out in all this glow neon stuff and had a really cool entrance, I think that for her. And since that happened, since the brand split, Naomi's really benefited from it, and it's a long time coming for her. A lot of people have benefited from the brand splits, especially on SmackDown Live. Raw, well, I don't really know. I can't really say much about Raw. I mean, other than Chris Jericho winning the United States Championship, I can't really say anyone's really, you know, got the opportunities they deserve on Raw. I kind of agree with what some people are saying, and like Cesaro's always said he wanted to go to SmackDown. So, I mean, they did get a brief run with the Raw tag titles, but come on, they didn't hold them very long at all. But everyone did say Gallows and Anderson did deserve it, but I would have liked Sheamus and Cesaro to hold them a bit longer.
Sure.
That was a lot to get out there.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you talk for a bit now.
Alright. Corey Bruno wants to know, I sound like I'm in my mid-20s. I'm not in my mid-20s. I'm sorry to give you the bad news on that. But,
I'm curious, how old are you exactly?
Old enough. But anyway, Austin Nance wants to know, he wants to say that he's not a fan of Bray Wyatt, but he does respect him. And he also remembers Naomi did attack Paige. So yes, Naomi did turn heel on Paige. Okay, so that's good. Let's see here.
Yeah, I did get my facts right.
Yeah, you did. You rarely get your facts wrong. That's what's awesome about having these discussions with you, because you're an expert in a way, as much as you are a fan.
I like to think that I do my research,
which is good, because that's what matters. You're not one of those wrestling fans that talks out your ass. You actually know what you're talking about.
If I have an opinion, I use facts to back it up. Or if I say that it's just a theory, I will say it's a theory.
What the hell?
If I believe something that I'm saying, it's not going to be bullshit. It's going to be fact.
I'm sorry to tell you, like
something. I'm going to argue it till I'm blue in the face. So I'll admit when I'm wrong, but you know, if I like to think that when it comes to wrestling, I'm pretty much accurate on my, you know, analogies. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, actually. Brandon Hall wants to say he says sup Charles. Do you know Brandon Hall?
Oh yeah, Brandon. Oh, he said he was gonna join. Yeah, he's one of my moderators on my channel. He's a good friend of mine from school and stuff. And he's a regular on my streams. I'm not sure if you've seen him before. I thought you might have.
I might have seen him like in your streams. Yeah, I know I've seen plenty of yours.
Like I said, I kind of like tried to spread the word, and I think I've managed to get a few people that I know on the stream as well. So hopefully, you know, it kind of helps.
And it does.
Cool.
Let's see here. Should I do a one-on-one match between Apollo Crews and Dolph Ziggler, or should I do the handicap match?
Well, Kalisto kind of did contribute to winning, so I'd stick with the handicap match.
Alright then.
You could do Dolph throwing him into like the staging area, and I don't know how that would work. But
yeah.
Apollo Crews would probably follow him. Just do whatever you want to do. Just
yeah,
make it a decent match.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna be Apollo Crews throughout most of the match, and yeah, I'm
can come in and as Austin would say, he can come in and get his shit in, and then Apollo ends the match.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the one thing I love about Steve Austin. He's so blunt and to the point. Like he doesn't sugarcoat it.
Which is good, cause I mean that's the last thing you need is for somebody to sugarcoat it.
Now don't
Yeah, too much sugar is bad for you.
Yo, J Sports Nation, what's up? Yeah, I'm saying like Mickey James had it been like 100 overall for or something, cause it took me a minute to beat Mickey James.
Just letting you know, I've just shared this stream on Twitter, so hopefully it'll get out there a bit more. Because I've got a fairly good size following on Twitter, so
That's
we'll see
good.
if that helps.
And hey, and I can't complain. I got 10 people watching the live stream. Ty Dillinger, 10. So I appreciate the love either way.
10.
10.
Well, after Bray Wyatt, well, actually no, before that, after Cena got eliminated, I was just literally going, yes! I couldn't contain myself, and then when I realised it was down to Bray Wyatt and AJ, I was like, oh god, finally we're gonna get Bray Wyatt as champion. I kind of thought that it was possible for AJ to win it back, but my gut feeling was telling me that Bray's gonna win because they've been building up to his feud with Orton for so long. It just makes a lot of sense.
Well, I know one thing. I know that I know AJ Styles is gonna have another title run. Let's just be honest. So it's not over yet.
Apparently, Vince really likes AJ. At first, obviously, he's a bit skeptical because he's a TNA talent. But after the year he's had, apparently him and Vince are like that now, like really close. Like Vince really likes him. So that's good for his career. Vince likes him.
Yeah, I have like little to no idea why Dolph Ziggler had the Universal Championship. So I don't know what happened there, Austin.
I know, I saw it, but I wasn't really paying attention. And now you've mentioned it, I was like, oh yeah, he did have the Universal title.
That's why I skipped it, because I was like, oh wait, why does he have the Universal title?
Bit random.
The Rats.
I don't know if
Raz Chava,
Rax, he's a friend of mine. I met him at an event over here in the UK when we got to meet Rhino.
Nice.
It was really cool. And yeah, this was like December 2015, so like literally around the time when he was just about to re-debut on Raw to help the ECW original. So this was like a week or two before that, so it was really cool.
What was it like meeting Rhino?
Oh, he's a nice guy. After his match tonight, he went over and chatted with the fans, had a pint at the bar. It was good.
Brandon wants to like do a stream together sometime.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to do that. If when you're free and we can find something that we want to do, then that's totally fine.
And
Rax, you can have a shout out, mate. Thanks for joining the stream. It's totally cool. Dolph was Universal Champion. Yeah, we already addressed that. That is just, I don't know. Miles, what was you thinking?
No, I honestly have Kevin Owens with the belt. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Wait a minute. Are you saying Dolph beat you for the title? The AI.
Maybe. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. I thought I had Kevin Owens as the Universal Champion.
Oh.
It could have been glitch.
Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin in Trading Places with Your Opponent match at WrestleMania 33. Ambrose dressed up as Corbin and Corbin dressed up as Ambrose. What the hell?
He keeps repeating that, but the thing is, I have little to no idea what he's talking about. So...
So, have you seen Four Horsemen on your channel a lot then?
No. I think this is on the first time I've seen him on my channel.
Oh, so he's just been doing it today?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you've got Dean Corbin versus Baron Ambrose. That's cool.
Yeah, I guess that'll be interesting. I hope Apollo Crews
that would work in a real idealistic world, because it would just look ridiculous. Because for one, Dean would have to wear a really long black wig, like these leather fucking chaps, and this jacket with a wolf on it. It just would not suit him. And then Dean would have, I mean, Baron would have to just like act like some freak out of an asylum who's just been released after being in prison for 20 years. So I don't think that would work. But it's a cool idea.
Oh.
Apollo is laying it into Dolph at the moment. Well, I don't know if it's at the moment. I don't know if there's a delay on my end. But...
Of course there's a delay on your end. There's a delay on everybody's end. Pop! I hope Apollo Crews isn't seriously injured though. I mean, it's like what the announcer said, he has potential.
Why would Apollo be injured?
Because after the match,
oh yeah, the thing with the chair.
Okay, I was about to say, like, did you watch it?
all he did was stand on the chair leg, and Apollo just sold it. Don't get me wrong, he sold it well, like it was believable, but he didn't even stand on the chair part, the seat. He just stood on the leg.
Yeah, good point. He sold it well though. I actually thought he could have been injured, so not my bad.
The last time someone sold that well was when when Mark Henry was doing it to everyone. Big Show,
the Hall of Pain, yeah. Kane sold it well.
He got the second rope. Kane was gone for ages, and then all of a sudden he just reappeared with the mask, and that was so awesome. But after that, Kane just watered down all over again. So
yeah, I mean, you gotta figure when he came back, the first feud he had was with John Cena. So yeah. Remember Embrace the Hate? How awful that. Yeah, that was awful. Oh man. They should have had Cena turn heel though. I think they should have.
Yeah, I mean, after that Cena feud, after the ambulance match, it just went downhill.
Yeah, because he had a feud with Randy Orton at that WrestleMania.
They did show a good different side to Kane's character, which I really enjoyed when he was in Team Hell No. Yeah, he wasn't really a monster anymore, but it was still good entertainment.
I screwed up. I'm gonna restart it.
It's not that much of a delay, it's only like 3 seconds because I've already seen it. Asshole bitch motherfucker. Okay.
Get comfortable, folks. This one is gonna be incredible. Well, we can all
I'm liking Dolph heel as a savage. He's a heel, he's a savage. Yeah, Austin Nance, I would agree with that. I'm liking Dolph as a heel. Apollo Crews has potential, yeah. Yeah, whoever gaming production is, yeah, that's a bit inappropriate.
Hey, appreciate it, Austin. Appreciate you, Austin, for
Yeah, if I had the moderating abilities, I would have done that. But
hey, yeah, I need you to like put if you type something in the comments, I can make you a moderator.
Okay. What about this? 1 second, bear with me. Have you restarted the match? Can't you accept that you lost?
I cannot accept that I lost!
Fair enough. Have you seen my comment?
I used to be better at kicking out. Oh, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, you already a moderator, though.
Oh, am I? Oh, yeah. I wasn't aware of that.
I'm about to say, like, how are you not a moderator by now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been given that role.
Yeah,
I mean, I think you're a moderator on my channel, but I don't know. Oh, I was trying to reply to you, Brandon, but I'm happy to meet up. That's not a problem. I've just got to make sure that I can sort something out. Just message me, private on Facebook later on if you want to sort something out. Okay, Four Horsemen says Goldberg versus Kevin Owens in a facial hair versus facial hair match. Owens loses, he gets 4 shaved, his beard and mustache.
That's interesting.
I thought he was gonna say Owens loses, he gets his foreskin shaved, but then I was like, huh?
What?
Then I was like, oh. That's what I thought he was gonna say.
That's gross.
Yeah, but then I was like, shaved his. I was like, oh, thank God. Low Bray White stop. Yep. Jesus, my ears. Okay. Alright. Goldberg versus Kevin Owens in a facial hair versus facial match. Owens loses. He gets shaved his beard and mustache at Fastlane. He just retyped the comment again, but added Fastlane. Okay. There are some people that like to leave like slightly dodgy comments, but
yeah. I like that part of YouTube though. I mean, it's all good. Like, I mean,
it's fun. It's fun. That's all it is. Well, to a certain extent.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Each and every time he's out there, and he prides himself on being the show off. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real.
I don't get what's the point of like somebody coming in and just like starting negativity though. I never did understand the point of that.
Look, the way I see it is, if you don't like a certain person or their channel or what they upload, why the fuck are you watching?
Yeah, you don't have to watch.
Go and book somebody else.
Oh, this is lasting forever.
Go and complain on your own channel. That's the way I see it. What's the point in like trying to leave nasty comments on a video when if you don't like what you're watching, then why are you even watching it in the first place? So I just don't understand it. Anyway, let's get back to Gilbert returns and New Day splits up.
I'm not ready for New Day to split up yet. I'm just not.
Apparently, as long as they keep selling merchandise, they ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
Which is fine.
That's the only thing that's keeping them around, apparently. Because they're really getting stale. Like their act is just getting boring. Everybody's saying it.
It's not their fault though. It's just what Raw's been doing lately.
Yeah, obviously it's the booking and the writing. They're not coming up with anything creative for them to do.
Exactly.
I mean, a lot of people gave them hate for the time machine thing, but I actually found that really funny when Cody came out to his old music and started going boom, boom, boom.
He was like, but that was my best year. It's funny because it's true. That was his best year. Like I remember the feud he had with Randy Orton. I thought he had what it took.
This guy's just getting he's delivering old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
The longest signature in the history of our sport. What is he talking about?
He's talking about Dolph Ziggler with the freaking
Dolph Ziggler's elbows.
Yeah. I remember one time he was doing that. It was a triple threat match. He was doing that, and I was able to pin somebody else while he was doing that.
Yeah, I found that really distasteful when he was talking about Jerry Lawler's heart attack when he did that. I'm sure trying to get heat on him, but that's not the right way to do it.
Okay, how about to say like Kalisto, damn, are you in the match or no? It was like he did not want to help me.
Just curious, what difficulty do you have this on?
I got on Legend.
Yeah, I've always got it on Legend. Career mode, I've got it on hard because Legend's just... On career mode, it's just too difficult, in my opinion. I don't know if anybody else...
What the...
Career mode is harder than Exhibition. Well, I know it's called Play, but I still call it Exhibition. If you say, oh, let's have a match on Play mode, it's just a bit, you know... Shit. When you say exhibition mode, it's like, ooh. Offline mode then, whichever one we want to call it. We need a Impasta New Day versus New Day.
So, he wants All Day back?
Yeah.
Cause that All Day segment sucked.
Oh, hang on. Let me do my old day impression. Okay. It's an old day, just
Stop reversing my finisher, you butt muncher.
A lot of, again, another New Day segment that got a lot of hate, but that Old Day segment really had me in pieces. Like, I rewinded it about 10 times.
That was
I loved it that much.
That was more like the Gallows Gallows and Anderson segment than New Day segment.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was about the New Day, and the New Day
Sure.
did come out afterwards. I'm saying that, yeah, that segment got a lot of hate, but for me personally, yeah, it was kind of cheesy and a bit unoriginal, but at the same time, in that moment, I just found it so funny. I don't know why, I just did.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
I liked Four Horsemen's comment though. We need a pasta New Day. So, does that mean we're gonna get tagliatelle or fusilli or penne or spaghetti? You know, that kind of pasta. Or pasta as in like what you'd have in a. Damn, that's what it was. Right, I'll tell you a story. Right, the other day I was trying to figure out what you would call sort of like someone in a church that begins with P, and my mum was saying priest. I was like, no. Pope, no. I was like, there is a title, but I couldn't think of it, and I've just said it.
Yeah, you just said. Yep.
I could not, for the life of me, remember what it was, because it was a conversation about something or other. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, it was something. I was trying to figure out where I'd heard that word before, and I was like,
Imposter King.
And now we're talking about the food pasta. I was like, oh, that's what it was.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
This could do it. Maybe it. 2.
Okay.
He's setting it up.
Right.
And out Ziggler takes control.
That's.
There's the cover. Can he do it? Oh, what an escape as he gets his shoulder up.
There we
I don't know
go.
how far.
I'm kick.
Another zigzag. One.
I got my old kick out back.
That one.
Yeah. I used to be able to kick out little things a lot easier.
I don't know who Austin's talking about, but he said they don't need the tag titles to get over. I think unless he's talking about New Day.
He's talking about the New Day. Yeah. He's right. They don't need like the belts to like get over. Just a good storyline.
This could turn real ugly.
Yeah.
Cruz is measuring him.
I mean, to be honest, the way they used the Dudley Boys, I just don't understand at all. They should have got their 10th title reign before retiring.
Yeah, they really should have. I thought they was going to.
Yeah, well, they didn't. Even if they held it for like a month and then lost them again the next pay-per-view, around this time New Day would have broke the record by now if they just have held it for about a month. So it would have been totally fine. New Day would have still broke the record around this time. If that's what, that was probably the only reason why. That was probably the only reason why the Dodgers never won the titles, because they wanted, you know, New Day to break the record for the longest reigning tag champs, you know, from Demolition. That was probably the only reason why they never won it.
Probably.
Oh God, when Titus O'Neil wanted to be in the New Day, I was dead. Oh,
That was funny.
it was like it was terrible. Like every week, Titus would come out, and
At first it was funny.
I didn't find it funny. I just found it annoying.
At first
I
it
don't
was
really
funny.
like Titus O'Neil that much anyway.
I don't know. He's a hard-working dad, and that does his job.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't not like him, but they haven't done nothing with him that makes me invested in him as a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the problem of Raw as a whole, though. They do nothing for like character developments. Like I'm supposed to root for Enzo Amore because he tried to have sex with a married man's woman.
Yeah, it totally makes. I mean, I don't know if you've watched 205 Live at all, but no, sorry, was it Raw 205 Live? But basically, I think it was 205 Live. Rich Swann was really taking the piss out of Neville and like his looks in his ears and stuff like that. What babyface takes the piss out of a heel? It doesn't make sense. It's usually the other way round. So their booking decisions are terrible. Like,
Yeah.
I have got nothing but respect for Vince McMahon and what he's given us, like in terms of a great source of entertainment. But on the flip side, he needs to hand creative over to Triple H because Triple H knows what we want.
Oh come on! You gotta be shitting me.
I mean, look at NXT. That's Exhibit A. We don't need another exhibit because Triple H has made NXT into one of the greatest shows and its own brand. And one day if Triple H takes over full creative, maybe we'll see some positive changes on the main roster.
Maybe. Cause I like what he's doing with NXT. So.
I mean, I rewatched his Austin podcast from a couple of years back on the network as well. I watched Vince's as well. And from what Triple H was saying, a lot of the stuff that he wants to change isn't down to him. It's all down to Vince. So really, if Triple H could take full control, then we'd probably start seeing some changes that we want. Until then, we just have to deal with what we've got. If we don't like it, we don't have to watch it. That's the way I see it.
Sure.
Just
finally
like
won the match.
With Mark Henry in New Day in 2015. Yay! We finally won.
I know it took forever. Dolph Ziggler just kept giving me finishers and he kept reversing mine.
That'll be like a 5-star match when it comes up at the end, even though it's supposed to be some shitty filler handicap match. With no storyline to it at all, other than a couple of chair shots.
That's why I really hope that JBL has a feud with Dolph Ziggler that goes into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Or maybe Jerry Lawler has a feud with Dolph Ziggler. But as far as this feud's concerned, with Apollo Crews, Kalisto, and Dolph Ziggler, it's kind of stupid in my opinion. I mean, yeah, like they used to be friends. Okay, I get it, but just let Dolph Ziggler be a dick now. If he wants to be an asshole now, just let him be an asshole. Let him go.
Do you remember when they had Mark Henry come back that one night at Sexual Chocolate? That was kind of funny.
That was good, cause I mean that's what everybody be chatting. They've been chatting that at Mark Henry for years now. Though sexual chocolate.
When it actually did happen, they were like, "Yay!"
Remember when AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, and Mark Henry had a tag match on SmackDown, and they all end up like dancing in the ring after? That was awesome.
Austin asks also, "What's next for AJ Styles?"
That is a very good question. I'm very curious as to know like what's next for him and for WrestleMania.
Speaking of AJ Styles, he just appears on the freaking menu on the screen.
Yeah. You kind of timed that perfectly too. Like with my end, you was like, "Hey, Jay Styles," and he just came like out of the smoke. He's like, "Yeah, I'm here."
That was cool. It's like, yeah, what do you want? I'm here. Really, four horsemen. I think I presume it means really. Really, four horsemen. Like, I think he means like, why are you mentioning sexual chocolate? I don't know. What's next for New Day on Raw? Well, I'm not gonna say professional, but in my expert analyst opinion, I think that sooner or later they are going to split. It's just the merchandise that's keeping them going. But in the meantime, they'll probably just stay in contention for the tag team titles until like they decide that they're gonna split. That's really all they're gonna do. I don't even know what else to say.
Austin hopes for a triple threat match at Mania between Orton, Riot, and Styles. That wouldn't be a bad match, but yeah, that wouldn't be a bad match. I just don't see it happening.
I'd rather see Styles versus Samoa Joe or The Undertaker. Or
yeah, you know what? That'd be great, right? They can have a feud between SmackDown versus Raw, and they have Raw go up against SmackDown, like Samoa Joe go up against AJ Styles at WrestleMania. That'd be pretty cool.
Every match, like people have been waiting to see ever since they came to WWE.
That would be cool if they like do some kind of SmackDown versus Raw match. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, because when they had the brand split, they always used to do the cross-branded matches. Like I remember when Batista faced Umaga at WrestleMania 24. That was an okay match.
And even recently when they had Sami Zayn go up against The Miz, that was a decent match too.
Yeah, that was Survivor Series. I'm trying to think of WrestleMania. I can't. When was the other ones that was cross-branded? Wasn't Batista and John Cena a Raw SmackDown match at SummerSlam 2008? No, they were both on Raw, weren't they? Because they had the World Tag Team titles. Then Mike Adamle was Raw General Manager.
I prefer him over John Laurinaitis. Oh, John Laurinaitis.
Do my John Laurinaitis impression.
People power. You see, my name is John Laurinaitis, and I am the executive of talent relations.
Do you want me to do mine?
Yeah,
Honestly,
sure.
I think I can do really well. Okay, so I've got to do my throat exercises first.
Sounds like you're dying.
My name is Mr. John Laurinaitis. I'm the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations and the interim General Manager of Raw and SmackDown. I chain smoke 5 packets of cigarettes one after the other before every match. I beat John Cena at Extreme Rules with the help of the 500-pound fat prick, The Big Show.
There you go.
Yeah, you did a better one than me. I'll give you credit for it.
You really have to do it with the throat. If you don't do it with the throat, then it doesn't sound good.
Yep, that's John laryngitis. I mean
Laryngitis.
I mean Laurinaitis. But
No, it is laryngitis.
but did you hear that Theodore Teddy Long has been inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame for 2017.
Have they?
Yeah, it's been announced a couple of hours ago.
Oh,
Look at
cool.
that, everybody! The SmackDown Women's title. That's what it's all about.
I'd like to actually say something. I didn't know anything about that. I mean, to be honest, in my opinion, Teddy Long more than deserves it for his contributions as a referee, as a manager, and of course, as his really long run as SmackDown General Manager. He definitely deserves it.
He does.
The only downside to his run was how many tag team matches he made and how many times he would say, 1-on-1 with The Undertaker.
Holla holla. Holla holla, player.
Next minute, come to the on.
Tag match, player. Oh man.
We're gonna have ourselves a tag team match. Do you remember? I can't remember how long it was recently, and I think there was a pay-per-view with about 4 tag team matches on it, and everyone was saying, "Oh my God, Teddy Long would so be proud of this show."
A lot of people were saying that Teddy Long had been in charge of booking for that night.
Do you remember that one night when he came out? I think it was on Raw.
Yeah, because everybody, everybody was trying to, everybody was trying to be the general manager. So everybody came back, including John Laurinaitis. I was hoping for Eric Bischoff to come back. People power.
And then out came, excuse me!
Oh yeah, cause I ended up forgetting that she was a general manager. I don't know, I didn't really like her as a general
manager of both shows. She was the executive consultant. She was the interim general manager. She had all different roles.
Yeah.
She was girlfriend, wives, fucking.
She did best as a manager.
Escort, prostitutes, valets, you know, she did everything.
This guy.
Right, I'm gonna try and get back up to date with all the comments. Okay, which one should join New Day? No. Brian Kendrick should be mixed tag team with Charlotte? No. John Laurinaitis versus Eric Bischoff. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but maybe a long time ago, but not now. Teddy Long, heck yeah, I agree. I remember when he unbanned Undertaker's submission move. Okay, let's see if I can reenact that moment. Vicky Guerrero, you banned the Undertaker's submission move. I hereby announce that the Hell's Gate is unbanned. That was a really bad impression of him, but I'm trying.
Matter of fact, it was against his feud with CM Punk, so I remember.
Yeah. Do you remember when Vicky Guerrero banned the spear when he was facing Dolph Ziggler at the Royal Rumble for the world title?
No, I actually don't remember that.
2011 Royal Rumble.
Why does every woman in this game have a submission move? Jeez.
Let me guess she lost.
Nope. Never that.
Oh, okay.
Never that. Holla holla player.
No, some act militant. Come on, get it on.
that dance he do, I hope he does it when he gets in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, do you reckon he's gonna make a tag team match in his Hall of Fame speech? He's gonna say, I've been given permission to make a tag team match for WrestleMania tomorrow night. It's gonna be
the Rock and Roll Express versus Kurt Angle.
I'm getting way too happy about this. I need to calm down. Rock and Roll Express.
This guy.
Are there going to be any more tag teams going this year? Because if there is, then they could do that.
Yeah.
Let's say if I don't know. I'm trying to think of any tag teams that haven't gone in.
Dudley Boys.
I don't think they're going to go in this year, to be honest. I think apparently Bubba Ray's not finished. He's going to come and make a comeback as a single, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's not finished.
Devon is though. He's a producer now backstage, which is cool. That's good for him.
Wait, hold on. How do I do this?
I'm trying to think. Let's say that they put Edge and Christian in as a tag team, maybe. Or do you reckon it's too soon? Because Christian hasn't gone in yet.
Yeah, Christian hasn't even gone in by himself. But then again, that would be WWE.
He's one of the rumored people to go in this year, you know, Christian.
I hope he does. He deserves it.
Oh, I want to see Rob Van Dam come back as well, man. He's one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, remember he came back to talk about Elimination Chamber. So, it's possible. You remember that video package? The video package.
Come on, Miles. Those were filmed ages ago. You saw how short Edge's hair was.
Fair enough.
Those were probably filmed ages ago. That was probably filmed when he came back in 2013. Oh yeah, Vicky did ban the spear. I was watching that match a few. Yeah, wow. I was watching the Royal Rumble 2011 a few weeks ago as well, building up because I was waiting for the Royal Rumble 2017 to come on. So yeah, you weren't the only one that watched that. That's how I remembered it. I wouldn't have remembered Edge versus Dolph Ziggler. I only remember it because I watched it recently. Eric Bischoff banned the spear by Roman Reigns. Yes, please do it. Ban the hug.
It's not the worst spear. Big Show has the worst
Yes,
spear.
it is.
Big Show has the worst spear. I don't care what you say.
Big Show doesn't really do the spear anymore. We haven't really seen him have a proper match in ages, so I don't know.
He's gonna do it
What?
against Shaq at WrestleMania. Holla holla.
Four Horsemen, right? They just said he just gave me an idea for an opponent for the Rock and Roll Express. The thing is, they're not going to have the Rock and Roll Express and the Rockers both
Yes!
the same year.
I actually won with the split let it get moonsault. Nice.
2, 3. Yeah, nice one.
Oh,
Hopefully she gets her entrance in in 2K18. That'd be awesome.
yeah, that would be awesome. She has a nice entrance. I mean, it's
She's a
original.
bit of an understatement. She probably has one of the best entrances in WWE right now.
Okay. I
I'd say
respect
it's in
that.
the top 5.
I just like how she's been improving as a character. So I'm definitely happy for a title run.
Work, but
Yeah.
getting there.
Definitely needs work. I'll be.
Big Show is jogging while he spears somebody.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean the way he spares somebody is just so half-assed.
It doesn't even jog. All he does is just like dives into someone. He doesn't even run or move. He just like walks up to them and just dives at them. Kind of like what what Roman did when he jumped off the stairs and boosted himself into was it Braun Strowman?
Yeah, it was Braun Strowman.
Yeah, kind of like that. Just like boosting himself into people. He doesn't actually run or anything. Stephanie McMahon is using Vince McMahon's theme. Is Stephanie McMahon using Vince McMahon's theme? No, she uses her own theme. Do you watch Monday Night Raw? So yeah, back to what I was saying. What WWE is not going to put in the Rockers and the Rock and Roll Express in the Hall of Fame at the same year. It's just too similar.
Well, fair enough.
And not only that, that would make Shawn Michaels a 2-time Hall of Famer as well.
True. It's
I
nice
thought
that
was
Ric Flair.
thing.
Yeah.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
you gotta
Didn't
figure
somebody else recently become 2-time?
Shawn Michaels is he calls himself Mr. Hall of Fame now, so it's possible.
He's not a 2-time Hall of Famer yet. I'm sure that somebody.
He's not.
Flair, and I'm sure someone else recently as well.
Really?
I can't remember who though. Yeah, I can't remember who though. Someone in the comments, if you can remember who, I'm sure there's 2 people that's a 2-time WWE Hall of Famer now. Can you look that up? Whoever it is, if they can know. I'm sure there's somebody else that recently became a 2-time Hall of Famer. I don't know who or what year, but I know it was recent.
Okay.
I do know. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure there is somebody else, not just Ric Flair. But I could be wrong. So yeah, like I was saying, if Teddy Long booked a tag team match for the Hall of Fame, Santino Marella in the Hall of Fame, yeah, come on, be realistic.
It's possible.
Well, actually, if Coco, as other people are saying, if Coco Beware can get in there, then I'm pretty sure anybody can. So I don't know. He had some memorable moments. I mean, he had quite a few runs with the mid-card titles. He had a couple of runs with the tag team titles. He had some memorable matches.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, he did beat Umaga in his debut for the Intercontinental title. That's kind of cool.
Right. And he did compete in Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I actually saw that thumbnail on YouTube. I was like, oh, I remember that. He was the runner-up in the chamber one year.
Yeah, he almost beat Daniel Bryan for the World Heavyweight title. Let that just sink in for a little bit. um,
Yeah, and then look what happened.
Ric Flair is the only Hall of Famer to be inducted twice, but Ric Flair and Sting are the only people to be inducted while still active as wrestlers.
Wait, Ric Flair wasn't active? Oh, okay, he got inducted the night before his retirement match, but I don't know.
They still count that, apparently. Which is understandable.
Apparently, Kurt Angle's also going to be wrestling again if he has his own way, so you could include him in that list.
Oh man, I messed up by going to this WWE communication creation.
When you say only Sting and Ric Flair have been active after being in the Hall of Fame, do you mean WWE Hall of Famers or just in general? Because there's a lot of wrestlers.
Yeah, I meant WWE Hall of Fame. Like we was talking about WWE Hall of Fame, so I just kept it at that.
No, I mean like what I meant is a lot of WWE Hall of Famers have been in the Hall of Fame, retired from WWE, and gone and wrestled elsewhere.
Well, yeah, good point. Well,
about a very large portion of WWE Hall of Famers still go around wrestling on the indies and stuff.
Well, yeah, but like as far as WWE, they're done. Like they never like wrestled again for WWE. So that's what I was talking about.
Mick Foley had like occasional bits here and there, like he did the Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay. I don't know why they don't count.
No. Mick Foley was in the Rumble in 2012. He went in the Hall of Fame in 2013, didn't he?
Yeah, he went in 2013.
Oh, okay then. Oh, alright then. I can't think of anybody actually. Well, Bret Hart kind of technically had a match at WrestleMania against Vince McMahon, if that counts.
I wouldn't count that. I wouldn't count that. It was an official match, yeah, but like, God, it was awful, and you can tell that Bret Hart wasn't able to, like take any like bumps or anything because of,
Yeah, Vince McMahon was the one taking the bumps. Vince McMahon, that's what I'm saying. I have a lot of respect for him. I mean, after watching that podcast with Austin again last night, you could tell he's a real fan. Like, he really wanted to get in the ring, but his dad would never let him. Vince McMahon Sr. would not allow his son to get in the ring and be a wrestler. He wanted him to be a businessman. So when he had the chance to get in the ring and have that feud with Austin, he loved every minute of it. You could see the joy in his face when he was talking to Austin about it, and them two really had fun working together.
Well, that's good, and I mean, it's debatable to some people, but I
don't respect all of Vince McMahon's decisions, but
yeah,
I respect him as a person.
Yeah, I can agree with that, definitely. And why did I go back to the communication thing? I want to like download Randy Orton with the hood, with the white hood, but I guess it wasn't meant to be.
I've got the Randy Orton with the hood already. I downloaded it from TLC because he's still wearing it. Forsman says Chris Jericho Hall of Fame.
Not 2000,
but not this year.
Yeah, not this year. I mean, he's still active. He's still going. I don't see Chris Jericho retiring anytime soon.
Jericho says whenever he comes back for stints at WWE, he doesn't do it half-assed. He comes back full-time. He does the house shows. He does Raw. He does SmackDown, which is what he's been doing. Obviously, when the brand split happened, he's only doing Raw, but he's still just a full-time schedule.
Which is incredible, man. Like nobody has ever called Chris Jericho a part-timer, and that is good because he's not. And dude, I don't know. I just have all the respect and worth for Chris Jericho. I consider him one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, even. But
do you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. In terms of career longevity, being original, being able to reinvent himself time and time again, being more awesome every time, having probably one of the best runs of his life right now, I'd say he's really up there with perhaps maybe even the best of all time. Overall, has having one of the greatest WWE careers of all time.
Screw it.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, I wouldn't say he's the greatest in-ring performer of all time. That goes to Shawn Michaels without a doubt. But in terms of having one of the one of the best careers of all time. He's definitely up there.
Yeah, not only that, but he's a great technician. You know, he's very versatile.
I think the day he retires, he'll stick around in the business. Not only use his knowledge in the ring, but I think he would be really great as like an executive or as a writer or something like that. Because he's got a really good mind for like, you know, the psychology in the business.
Literally,
Like,
Chris Jericho can like do whatever he wants, and that's just how awesome Chris Jericho is. He can do whatever he wants with the company.
I don't know if it's been officially confirmed yet, but I'm sure there's various places are not saying that DDP is going to be in the Hall of Fame this year. And to be honest, for all the things that he's done for people the last several years with DDP Yoga, obviously he had a great career as well. But just for what he's been doing for the wrestlers in recent years, he deserves it by far. Because if it wasn't for DDP, I don't think we'd still have Chris Jericho on TV. Because it was him that managed to get him back in, you know, shape to go out and do what he's doing. Because he said he says that if it wasn't for DDP, that he probably still wouldn't be wrestling the schedule he's wrestling now. He basically said he added more years onto his career because of DDP Yoga.
Yeah. So yeah, DDP do deserve the recognition.
Yeah, and I'm sure Jake the Snake and Scott Hall and those other guys would say the exact same thing.
This match is going to be exciting. I can almost guarantee it.
All right, now Luke Harper versus Randy Orton. Let's discuss this match. It's definitely a great match.
John 15 HD says, "I'm here." Okay, that's good to know.
Yo, John 15 HD, welcome back to the live stream, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, obviously, I appreciate people joining the stream, but you know, it's just, I'm here. Yeah, that's fun to know. If it, never mind, I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's kind of random comment. But yeah, it's cool that you're here, and thanks for joining the stream. I didn't mean anything by it. Jericho will turn on Owens, or Owens will turn on Jericho. I don't know. I think it'd be better if Owens being a heel and Jericho being the face of WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that's what definitely this should do.
Because a lot of people cheer Chris Jericho more right now.
I mean, you hear the crowds at Raw. Literally, the crowds just going Y2J so loud, like, you know, Jericho just like, you see the grin on Jericho's face, but he's trying so hard to hide it.
Like, let me tell you how over Chris Jericho is right now. They literally have the list of Jericho like for sale on WWEshop.com right now. It's $25
try and get one of those.
For a clipboard. It's just a clipboard and some paper. I'm not buying that.
I am just for the you know the sentimental value of it.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if I get Chris Jericho to sign it, then yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, if Jericho signed, I'd sell it on eBay. The list of Jericho autographed by Jericho himself. No, you could say Chris Jericho puts himself on the list of Jericho.
That would be funny.
Literally, the way the crowd gets for him every time he says, "You know what happens?" The crowd just knows what's coming. So yeah, I'd love to talk about Jericho all night, but let's get to the topic at hand.
Luke Harper versus
Randy Orton and Luke Harper was perhaps the best match on the night, other than the main event. By far. There were so many near finishes, and there were believable near finishes, and there was some great tight spots in that match. I loved the finish where Luke Harper was going for the discus clothesline, Randy Orton blocks it, and then straight into an RKO. That was cool. That
RKO out of nowhere, something serious.
The way Luke Harper sold that RKO. You know, like it really fucking knocked him to next week or what? Yeah. Yeah.
I think he needs to step up. This tag team fails if any one member doesn't perform well. He should take that seriously.
It's totally up to you, Miles, but this guy called Quay2K, we can give you a shout out, but you know, if I remember, I can go and check out your channel, and if I like what the content I'm seeing, if it shows any kind of potential, like I guess I could, you know.
Yes, same here. Like if there's potential.
Just for the sake of it, I find it very rude. But if somebody says, "Can I please get a shout out," or "Would you mind checking out my channel and see what you think?" I love doing that. I love going out and checking other people's channels, especially if they're smaller channels than mine. You know, helping them out, giving them advice. But if you're coming in here just asking for a subscribe, you know, it's kind of disrespectful, to be honest. But I understand why people do it, because they can't think of any other way to self-promote themselves. I mean, there is social media and stuff like that, but not everybody knows how to do that. So the only way they know how to do it is to go on to other people's videos and, you know, get their name out there. I don't have a problem with that. It's just, you know, I just find it a little bit distasteful that, you know, people.
I mean, I had people be like so like rude to where they said, "Hey, everybody, go check out my live stream." So they really wanted to like steal people from my live stream to go over to theirs.
Yeah, that's just being a snake. Like you're trying to steal someone else's audience. That's just crossing the line. Oh, hang on, he said something else now. He said, "I gotta go, so can I go and sub anybody?"
Ah, the kick! Oh yeah, remember when Luke Harper did like the 2 kicks to Randy Orton? That was sick.
Do you know something? I don't know if I want to do it now, because, you know, he asked and then he just basically says like
Oh
I gotta
shit!
go, can I get a sub or what? You know, it's, you know, you ask, but then you basically just nagging now, and I don't think that's very.
Ah, I screwed up. I got distracted.
Oh, look, I'll see what I can do. If I don't know if the guy's still here or not, but I'll go over and check his channel if I remember to, but I'm not making any promises.
TBG, can you put all the villains in Gotham on the list? Hell yeah, I can put them on the list. You know what happens when you destroy Gotham? Do you want to know what happens? You just made the list!
Yo.
Oh man, but when Goldberg put himself on the list, that was so crazy.
You know what happens, Bill? You know what happens when you put yourself on the list of Jericho, huh? You know what happens? Huh?
I honestly don't know what happens. I was very curious as to know what happens next. He put himself on the list.
And then Goldberg's just like, "Hey, guess what? I just put myself on the list." Goldberg just made the list or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember what he said now. It's something like that.
Yeah, he didn't say that. I would have remembered him saying something like that.
I'm sure it was just. I thought it was just like Goldberg just made the list, or I don't know, something like that. Luke Harper is a good wrestler for real, though really underrated. Yes, one of the most underrated people on the roster right now.
He is.
Luke Harper has so much talent.
But that match right there, that match right there definitely proves that he has what it takes to be on the pay-per-view by himself.
Yeah, being a main event spot. Yeah. Luke Harper's definitely more than capable.
He gave a great promo last week too, so
he's better with Bray Wyatt. Okay, now we're gonna have to agree to disagree. The first comment I agree with, but that one's not so much. I think Luke Harper is gonna do even better now that he's on his own. To be honest with you. I mean, don't get me wrong, if it wasn't for Bray Wyatt, I don't think Luke Harper would be where he is right now. But now that he's split from the Wyatt family and he's going his own separate way, he's now got more of an opportunity to get in there and have his own feuds with other superstars instead of just like being there as Bray Wyatt's backup. That's basically what the Wyatt family did to help Bray Wyatt succeed. But now Luke Harper can put himself first and go out there and succeed on his own.
But who knows? Who knows how this feud is gonna go though?
Well, even if he doesn't fully split now, when he does eventually split, I think it'll be it will definitely boost his career. No doubt, no doubt.
I hope Eric Rowan can make it back soon.
Yeah, apparently he's already in the Performance Center, so it's only a matter of time.
So probably by WrestleMania, maybe. Who knows?
I think before WrestleMania.
Which would be perfect for the storyline.
Yep.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
After this match, you've got Alexa Bliss and Naomi and the main event.
I already did on that match. You don't remember me doing that match?
You did Alexa Bliss and Naomi already?
Yeah, that's why I asked you about it.
So you've done all three women's matches?
No, I didn't do Nikki and Natalia. Thank you for reminding me. Cause I was just finna skip that.
Oh. Well, no one's forcing you to do it, but you can do it if you want.
I mean, if y'all want to see me do it, I'll do it. I mean, it's just gonna be a count-out victory anyway, so it's kind of pointless.
Maybe they want to see your take on it in a simulation-style video game.
Yeah, that's fine, and I can get my opinion of it too. But right now, I'm gonna focus on this Randy Orton and Luke Harper feud.
Like I was saying, I do think that Luke Harper has so much more to prove as a singles wrestler. Once he goes apart from the Wyatt family, we'll see a lot more of what he's capable of.
Sure.
I just hope they end that Nikki and Natalia feud already.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that it's been a double count out, they're not ending it.
Yeah, it's gonna continue forever. But no, a lot of people think that it's gonna be John Cena and Nikki Bella versus Miz and yeah. I don't know.
It's way too random. If anything, it'll be Dean Ambrose and Renee Young against Miz and Maurice. That's what I'm looking for saying. Because Miz is in a feud with Dean Ambrose.
Miz and who?
But Dean Ambrose.
Oh no! My bad. It sounded like you had said Mae Young. I was like,
Mae
what?
Young?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Randy Orton.
All it takes is one.
It just takes one RKO down at Viperville.
Oh my god, that was so awful. Viperville? Really ready? Really ready?
He was trying to think of something up instead of Suplex City.
I know, cause he had feud with Brock Lesnar, but still.
Oh, Viperville. I don't know. I just lost my complete train of thought. Oh yeah. What I was saying was, it makes more sense for Nikki Bella and for Miz and Maurice to face Dean Ambrose and Renee Young because of what's been happening with them. It makes no sense for Miz and Maurice to face Cena and Nikki at all.
Yeah.
If
It
Cena
does.
and Nikki's gonna face anybody, then they should do Natalia, and then if this is a big if, I have not heard any updates from Tyson Kidd for almost a year now. I don't even know if he's retired or not. I heard he's retired, but if he can come back, do the match. Perfect sense. Cena and Nikki versus Natalia and Tyson Kidd makes complete sense.
I hope Tyson Kidd can make a recovery. He almost died from that injury. Not a lot of people.
I know, that's why apparently Samoa Joe's not doing the Muscle Buster anymore.
Oh, he's not. I didn't know that they stopped him from being able to do that.
Well, didn't you see on Raw the way he beat Roman Reigns? He used the Uranagi, didn't
you? Yeah. I know, but you know, as far back as NXT with Shinsuke Nakamura, he was still doing it. So that's why I didn't actually know if he.
I the way Vince sees it, oh, it's NXT. No one cares about NXT. Once you're on Monday Night Raw, then people have to pay attention. So, you know.
Yeah. No, but that's just Vince's way of thinking. Not mine. Like
Short-minded.
I watch NXT every week. I barely watch Raw. Sometimes I don't even watch it.
Triple H is that's the thing. Triple H is way more open-minded and more creative than Vince. Vince was, but I don't think he is anymore.
Yeah, he's kind of out of touch.
All he wants is Roman Reigns. That's all he thinks about. Roman Reigns. Vince McMahon gets a hard on for Roman Reigns. I don't know.
They should just turn him heel though.
You see, okay, I know this is Nikki Bella and Natalia at the moment, but I've just got to address this, right? If it's true that Roman Reigns is fighting The Undertaker at WrestleMania, which I think is a terrible idea, the only feasible way to make this happen, and for the fans to be satisfied by it, is if Roman Reigns turns full on heel. That is the only way that this match is going to go over.
Sure. Especially if they have
especially shit on it.
Yeah, especially if they have Undertaker lose. Do you know how much heat they can give to Roman Reigns if you know Undertaker loses his last WrestleMania match against Roman Reigns?
For Roman to say he retired the Undertaker, that is so heel.
Exactly.
But if he's still a face when that happens, it just makes no sense.
It doesn't. But I mean, this is WWE, so they could probably do something that doesn't make sense.
Okay, if he stays a face, it's going to be something like this. It was an honor to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania and to be the one to retire the dead man. He's got such a great legacy and I have so much respect for that.
And everybody just got booed the piss out of him.
Yep. And imagine if Undertaker came out then and said, I wish you never retired me. That was a really crap Undertaker impression. And then said something like, you don't deserve to retire me, you're not worthy of facing me at WrestleMania, I wish it had been John Cena, you know, literally just completely gone off the script and pissed off Vince McMahon. That would have been awesome because Vince McMahon would never fight Undertaker. So I think he could get away with something like that. I really think he could.
Well, yeah, if anybody can like do whatever they want in the company, it's The Undertaker.
And The Rock, and Triple H, even John Cena could get away with pretty much anything now.
Yeah, pretty much. Like John Cena's the only person that can like be fired like through a stipulation match and like come back a couple of days later.
Well, I don't know about that one. I mean, I remember Vicky Guerrero firing Dolph Ziggler and then Teddy Long saying, no, Dolph's not fired. Or, hang on, or was she firing Edge? I can't remember, something like that.
I know, like,
someone and Teddy Long was like, no, he's not fired.
I know everybody has been like quote unquote fired at one point, even Big Show. But I'm saying like Batista, John Cena's been like fired like multiple times. That's what I'm saying.
Do you remember when Vince McMahon was about to fire John Cena after the Money in the Bank incident, and then Triple H returned and took over as COO?
Yep.
He said, "You're not gonna fire John Cena. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do that."
Yep. Because you have been relieved of your duties. You've been relieved of your duties. I love you, Pop.
And he cried, and the Vince cried. Oh.
Yeah, no. Triple H like walked out of the ring, and yeah, Mr. McMahon had cried. Yeah, I remember. Motherfucker.
And the crowd actually said thank you, Vince. But the thing is, no matter how many times they do a storyline where Vince McMahon looks like he's going to retire, he always comes back.
Yeah.
Whenever you think Vince McMahon's done and he's about to call it a day, he comes back fucking even stronger.
Yeah, like I remember when his limousine blew up, and I actually thought that Mr. McMahon died, cause I was so little at the time. I just thought that Mr. McMahon legit died. I wonder how that storyline would have worked out.
I'm kind of pissed off about that storyline though, because you know, even people that, you know, I don't even know if that storyline was planned to go like that. And even a lot of people thought he was dead. I mean,
Yeah,
how
a
long
lot
did
of
it
people
take
thought
for
he.
Vince McMahon to fucking appear after that?
I mean, he only appeared like that soon because of Chris Benoit dying and stuff. So it's gonna end in the countdown, Vince. Cause I don't care about this match no more.
Who are you playing, guys?
I'm playing as Natalia.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure, did Vince McMahon address Chris Benoit on that Raw? I'm pretty sure he did say something.
Well, yeah, cause you gotta figure the entire show was a tribute to him because they didn't know what happened yet. Yeah, it was.
A tribute.
It was. I watched it live. It was a tribute. Yeah, it was a tribute.
I'm pretty sure Vince like mentioned it just because people would probably be enraged if he didn't, and that was it, and they didn't mention him again after that.
There was an entire Raw tribute to Chris Benoit, dude. Entire.
I know they did stuff like that for Eddie Guerrero, but
they did the same for him. They did the same for him. Because all they knew.
All I remember is that the week before he was meant to show up for an ECW match. He was on ECW for the match. He became the one contender for the ECW championship, and he was meant to show up for either an ECW match or an ECW pay-per-view.
Yeah, it wasn't an ECW pay-per-view. It was Vengeance. It was Vengeance 2007. It was
yeah. And because of him not turning up, this was Johnny. His name's Johnny Mundo now. If you didn't know,
but back then he was John Morrison.
Let me just tell you the story. I watched an interview with Johnny Mundo from about 5 months ago, talking about Lucha Underground and stuff, and he actually got asked about Chris Benoit and what happened. And basically, then he was John Morrison. He told the guy he was interviewing, I think I mentioned him earlier, Sam Roberts. He said that I was backstage and there was me and he said there was someone else, and he was saying he feels bad about it now, but at the time he was saying, please Benoit, don't turn up, please pick me. And Benoit didn't turn up, and he said that they picked me. And then obviously he went out, and I'm pretty sure did he beat CM Punk that night?
Yeah, he did for the ECW title. Yes.
Yeah. I can't remember who else he said was backstage. It was out of John Morrison and someone else was going to face Punk, and John Morrison got picked. And he said that he was grateful for that and stuff like that. You know, that was basically how it came about, and that was the story behind it. That he wasn't meant to, but because Benoit never showed up because of what happened, they gave him the championship match.
I'm also that was a very I try my best to have it realistic and have a countdown on victory. As a matter of fact, do anybody remember like when Dean Ambrose came out in the Elimination Chamber? I know Bray was third. I know Miz was last. But was Dean? Yeah, Dean was next. Dean was next after Bray, and then it was Baron Corbin. Okay.
One second. Hang on. Fuck. Hang on. Let me think. It was AJ and Cena first.
Yeah.
Then it was
Bray.
Dean. Dean came out third.
Sure.
Dean came out third. I'm 100% sure. Then it was Bray Wyatt.
Then it was Bray Wyatt.
Then it was Baron Corbin. Then it was Miz. Miz came out last.
Yeah, I know Miz came out last.
Dean Ambrose was third. So I'm pretty sure he came out straight away. Then it was Bray. Then it was Corbin. Then it was Miz. Because Dean came out straight after, a few minutes after AJ and Cena started. If I remember it. So Bray was fourth and Dean was third.
Alright. I'm doing your way. It's 3.
You have to do it my way. I'm just telling you that's what the internet's like. I don't have to do it.
I'm trying.
If I'm not forcing you to do anything.
I'm trying to do it the correct way, man.
You're trying to make this as authentic as possible. That's the best word.
As possible, yes. And yes, I know I skipped the tag team turmoil match, but matter of fact, let's talk about the tag team turmoil match.
I did American Alpha versus the Revival. I mean, I don't know if you want to do something like that, but not
Nah.
the Revival, maybe the Ascension, or I don't know. It's entirely up to yourself. But if you want to make this the last match, that's totally fine.
I'm probably gonna make this the last matchup, but I do want to talk about it. American Alpha, I knew they was gonna retain.
No, you didn't.
I did, cause I knew I had faith that the Revival wasn't gonna show up, cause that's the first time I heard about it was when you told me that they might show up, and I was like, okay, but if they don't show up, who's gonna win? Then you told me that if the Revival don't show up, then American Alpha will retain. Did you or did you not say that? Right?
Yeah.
Okay then. So like we both like had faith that American Alpha was gonna retain their belts, and I'm glad they did, cause they're a great tag team. But the question is, when they have a tag team turmoil match with all those tag teams, what's next? Like, what's next for American Alpha? They beat every tag team on the SmackDown roster in the same match.
They need a new team to face, which is why this is the perfect time to bring up the Revival now.
Yeah, it is. But I doubt that they will, because it seems like the Revival will go up against Authors of Pain for the belts.
What would you have two heel tag teams face each other?
Well, you don't, obviously you don't watch NXT. Cause otherwise you wouldn't be asking me that question.
I haven't watched it for the last 2 weeks, that's all I know.
So yeah, you wouldn't be asking me that question if you had.
So the Revival have turned face, is that what you're telling me?
No. they was getting a good reaction from the crowd because they was voted as NXT Tag Team of the Year. And
Right.
so they ended up trying to get some heel heat again, but I'll just have to like give you a link to what happened. But yeah, they did challenge the Authors of Pain to.
I've got the WWE Network for just $9.99. I can watch NXT anytime I want. I just haven't got around to it yet.
They challenged them to a match though, so I think they're gonna be with NXT at least a little while longer.
I know TM61's out of the picture because
yeah, the injury. Yep.
Dawn got injured, or was it McMillan? I can't remember which one. I don't know. I can't remember which one was which anyway. But wait, who did they beat? DIY? Have they had their rematch yet?
No, they haven't. Cause they just won the belts.
Well, I would have thought that DIY. Huh? What? You don't think they're gonna get a rematch clause then?
I mean, yeah, they gotta get a rematch clause. I just don't think they're gonna win.
I would have thought they'd have dragged it out to WrestleMania and then done their rematch at NXT TakeOver Orlando, whatever they're bleeding calling it. Which makes no sense because NXT is based in Orlando anyway, so it's not really a takeover of Orlando because that's where NXT is anyway. So they've got to come up with a different name.
No, they're not gonna come up with a different name.
They should call it NXT Returns to Orlando or some shit like that. I don't know.
Homecoming? Why would they?
Yeah, NXT Homecoming. Yeah, that's fucking brilliant. Don't tell
See?
Triple H now.
I was about to say, like, that title you said was awful. I was like, they could come up with something better than that.
Go and pitch that to Triple H on Twitter right now.
I probably will. I probably will. I'm bold like that.
Triple H does actually respond sometimes, so you might get lucky.
True, I might. Mother.
If you tag him in it and you know, basically say that and put like hashtag NXT, hashtag fucking takeover, all that shit, you know, get hashtags that a lot of people use and you're guaranteed more to do.
Maybe I can make that like trend and then like Triple H will notice. If I get like NXT Homecoming trending or something like that.
Yeah. You could do a tweet something like Hey at Triple H. If you're thinking of naming the next takeover NXT Takeover Orlando, technically you won't be taking over Orlando because isn't that where NXT is, you know, based?
There's not.
Trying to think of a new name. How about NXT Homecoming?
There's not enough. There's not.
Don't say all that. That's
Yeah,
long, but, you know.
I'm about to say that's not enough characters. There's only 140.
That's stupid, though, man. Having a fucking limit on characters. If you're trying to like go to a Twitter page and ask them something like,
oh crap! John, please! Mother!
Are you taking the Bray Wyatt?
Fucker!
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
of course I am. And I just eliminated John Cena. Eat a dick, Cena. Eat a dick. I'm the eater of worlds.
Cena?
Yep.
What? He was only in yellow. How the hell did you beat Super Cena on yellow with a signature move?
Cause I'm the eater of worlds.
Well,
AJ Styles, you don't want none.
And he kicked out two of my finishers, and I still freaking just managed to beat him. Don't get me wrong, now that I'm looking at this on the screen, I do really like the old chamber because it looks more brutal.
Oh,
but
snap.
I also really love the new design. I really like the new design, especially the roof as well. Looks really cool. And the lighting and the first-person cameras inside the pods. That's it's really good.
Yeah, I like the lights and the cameras and stuff. It's pretty good, dope.
I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but the spot that they did with AJ and Dean when they were smacking their head off the wall, the Laxan pod on top of the pod itself, that was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know how many comments I've missed out on. I'm gonna try and catch up with them as quick as I can. But I'm gonna quickly buzz through these. Did Undertaker already get hip surgery or not yet? No. He said he's gonna put off the hip surgery until he actually retired.
Yeah.
But once he's had the surgery, he told Vince that he's definitely not gonna wrestle again. So this WrestleMania could be his last. Apparently he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, he is.
Very realistic. 2K account victory. Yeah, it was Johnny Nitro. Yeah, White Breezango dresses. J&J attire for the Shield or the Shield attire. I think they're okay with their like police like sailor freaking shit or whatever they're doing. That would be funny.
Woo! No, not today. Fuck.
I don't know. They create NXT Old School Nitro. Use Monday Night Raw 1889 logo. What the hell?
What the hell? Ah! Get off me!
Monday Night Raw 1889. Even if you meant to say 1989, Raw wasn't even around until 1993. I think that's right. Yeah, January 14th, 1993. Whew, I know my shit. I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm really sorry about that. It only took a signature to pin him. Yes, I am very surprised at that, considering how many times I've faced John Cena in this game, and he picked out literally like 3 or 4 finishes.
I gotta love you, man. It's either that or I'm just the eater of worlds.
No, you're the eater of Big Macs. Did you not like that one?
Yeah.
Nah, I've got to take that back. Bray Wyatt is in pretty good shape now. I mean, he has lost
Yeah,
quite a lot of weight. I mean, if
he
you
has.
see in the gym fit. I mean, if you remember how he looked when he was Husky Harris, Jesus Christ, he's come a long way since then.
He has. So, matter of fact, I hope everybody can.
What I mean by coming a long way, I don't mean the length of his hair. That has come a long way.
That too. I'm just good. Oh, I just hope everybody can stop the fucking Husky Harris chance.
That's only happened a couple of times. like when he first debuted in like sometime last year. Right. I don't know if you noticed, but they can actually walk around the ring.
Yeah, but like I said, they had to make it smaller because they had arenas that had like scoreboards and stuff.
Ah, deep six. Out of nowhere. Oh, I love that move. You know, the signature move for my character on career mode.
Oh.
Just on career mode.
Oh, that's cool.
Four Horsemen's just changed his previous comment to, okay, 1983, they should create old school NXT Nitro. Old school NXT Nitro. It's a bit of a random sort of jumbled up thing. I mean, an old school NXT Nitro. I mean, why would they even combine NXT with WCW? I mean, I suppose it's cool for nostalgia, but other than that, it's just kind of random. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they did just a one-off Nitro. I mean, would you be down for that, Miles? If they ever did a Nitro and brought back a load of WCW wrestlers?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I remember
if they did it as a network special or something.
I mean, they did that on WWE 12. They had a pretty cool storyline.
Yeah, what I'm saying, would you like to see that if it was just a one-off network special? Like, brought back in all the WCW wrestlers that are still, like, able to wrestle. And, you know, just for the old school fans.
I guess I'll watch it.
I mean, Sting could get in there and take a couple of bumps, as long as it wasn't too much on his neck. You could have DDP go in there, you could have Vader in there, you could have Booker in there.
Chris Jericho,
Kevin Nash in there,
Rey Mysterio,
Kevin Nash there. Scott Hall could probably still take a couple of bumps. Or Hogan, maybe.
Nah.
Ric Flair could still take bumps, no problem. Arn Anderson, fucking the whole Four Horsemen, well, the ones that are still alive. Are they all still alive, the Four Horsemen?
Yeah, everybody's still alive.
Yeah, you could probably have them doing something on the show. You could have, you could have 3 Count reunite. Freaking Shane Helms, Shannon Moore, and the other guy. I can't remember who it was. But was Rey Mysterio in that group when he unmasked? I think he was, wasn't he?
I think it was. I'm not an expert on WCW. I don't know much about it.
I've watched like bits and pieces, so I can kind of piece together like different things. You could have Chavo Guerrero on there. You could have the list is endless, but you know, it'd be cool. Okay, let's move on now. Oh, that's it. There's no more comments yet. Okay, I'll just keep an eye on it.
Oh, Baron Corbin is done for. He's done. What? Baron Corbin kicked out of the Styles Clash? That is wow.
And it was a catapult one as well.
Yeah. This man really wants the WWE title. But the thing is, for authenticity, I can't let AJ Styles get pinned. So, no.
You want you and him to be the final 2?
Yep.
Well, for authenticity, then Baron Corbin should get eliminated first.
I'm not trying to be that authentic, man. Jeez.
and then Miz beats Dean Ambrose just because Baron Corbin absolutely destroyed him. That was one of the best parts of the match.
Everybody eliminated one person, but Baron Corbin. Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of sad, really. I was expecting to have a bit more of a better performance than that. But what he did to Dean Ambrose made it kind of cool. Made him a little more stronger than, you know.
Yeah, sure. Especially because like all the Miz had to do was just you know, scoop up the pin.
Yes. Then after Dean Ambrose, who got eliminated next? Miz? Was it Miz or John Cena?
Who got eliminated after who?
Who got eliminated next? Was it Miz or John Cena?
It was Miz getting eliminated by John Cena. Can't remember John Cena hit.
Then you had Bray, J Styles, and Cena. I think was the final two, wasn't it?
No, the final two is Bray and AJ Styles. Because Bray
The
and
final three.
huh? Yeah, the final three. Yeah, that's the final three.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think,
my bad. I'm crap.
Bray was the one to eliminate Styles, and then no, sorry, freaking Cena, and then Styles was in the corner recovering. Oh, you just forgot to help AJ, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, never mind.
You ended up. I ended up listening to what you were saying and I ended up forgetting.
Doesn't that annoy you when someone does a mid-move reversal and it's just like, oh, for God's sake, especially when Cena does it like 3 times in a row, and you just never fucking get anywhere.
He was one step ahead on that one. That move should do. I mean, this should have been over a while ago. Come on, ref. Yeah, this
Hello?
should be over.
Yep. Yeah, it annoys me. I was answering.
Kicking right here.
I didn't hear anything, that's all.
Oh, okay.
What about like old school Raw NXT? Basically, I think what he's trying to say is, if they did like the old set with the old music and all that stuff for NXT, just as a one-off, would that be kind of cool? I don't know. It only makes sense if it's gonna be, if they're gonna do an old school Raw like show, it only makes sense to do it if it's on Raw.
Yep.
Same as if they brought back the Overtron for SmackDown as a one-off, that'd be cool.
Because they done it on plenty of times before Old School Raw, and I liked it.
They've never done it with SmackDown though. I'd love them to do it with SmackDown with the Overtron on fist.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind them doing that. I thought they would for the anniversary, but they didn't do it. At least they brought back Edge. That was pretty cool.
And Undertaker, and well, in some form. He came back to take souls and dig holes.
Night, bitch! Sister Abigail! Hashtag follow the buzzards!
Yeah!
A new champion has been crowned here tonight. The Bray Wyatt era has begun.
1, 2, 3.
Follow the buzzards.
Did you see that replay then? John Cena dropped an elbow drop, and then out of nowhere, Dean Ambrose dived on him and did a elbow drop as well. That was cool.
That was a really cool replay. I'll give him credit for that. John Cena had to like try and hit me with the 5-knuckle shuffle. That was awful. That's weird. I'm not even skipping the replay. They just randomly showed that as a replay. They picked some random replay shots.
That's the one problem with highlight reel this year. Like you can't when you go to make a highlight reel, you can't. Half the time, a lot of the replays that they've actually been saved don't involve like big moments or finishing moves. It's just random moments captured in the match. It's just really annoying. You can't actually make a decent entrance video with that.
Sure.
Or whatever you're gonna make with it. They need to have Bray Wyatt at winning scene have the lights go out. It's just way more authentic. They need to do that next in the 2K18. Because how cool did it look when he was in the middle of the ring staring and Randy Orton was at the top of the ramp? And all the lights just went out.
That was cool.
Do you reckon they're gonna cover anything with this on Raw, or do you reckon we won't mention it until Tuesday?
They'll mention it somewhat. Yeah, they're gonna mention. Yeah, that's all they're gonna mention. You gotta figure like they'll wait till Tuesday to really talk about it. But what matters?
They're gonna mention it because they want you to go and watch SmackDown Live. I mean, yeah, it's a brand extension and it's supposed to be against each other. But it's still one company. They are going to want to promote their other show.
That's why sometimes they promote each other's pay-per-views, but that's about it. They don't really talk about like each other's shows.
They did mention when Edge and Undertaker was going to be on the anniversary of SmackDown.
Right, because that mattered. And they're gonna mention Bray Wyatt as WWE champion.
The Elimination Chamber on Raw.
Yeah, they did. Because they gotta promote the pay-per-view, just like SmackDown promoted Fastlane. Anyway, point is follow the buzzers. I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream. I want to do you have any more comments you want to say about Elimination Chamber, or?
I've got something I want to say real quick. Instead of follow the buzzers, it should be follow the Batman.
You're free to follow me. Yeah, join the team. I mean, I'm glad that I got over 1,000 people joined the team, and I hope to have plenty more. I'm glad everybody talks to me. I'm glad everybody was into the live stream. I appreciate it. Definitely a big shout out to you, Austin Nance. So again, I love it. I love everybody talking to in live stream. Corey Bruno, Four Horsemen. I appreciate everybody. And definitely a big shout out to OldSkuulGamer96 over here. Be sure to check out his channel, and be sure to check out his channel. Give a like and subscribe over to his channel, and we'll be doing more collaboration soon.
Yes, you certainly will, and I really appreciate that, and the same for you as well. I always ask people, like, when you're on my streams, I always say, like, you know, you're a good friend of mine, we've known each other now, gotta be at least a couple of years, and it's funny how far we've come as friends, because it's funny how we met. Like, we just met through a mutual friend who happened to play you a couple of times on GTA, and now look at us.
yeah, we gotta play GTA in a minute. We gotta do that again soon.
I don't know about that. I don't play it myself that much either. It's not really that much fun anymore, to be honest.
True. That's why I hope they do like what?
The problem is those updates are way too expensive, so you can't really have the fun you want to have with it.
Yeah, I got money on GTA, but
yeah, you didn't get that the honest way though, did you?
I did, as a criminal, by doing like the crimes and stuff. But anyway,
so you didn't use modded accounts and things like that then?
No.
And money glitches.
No. Batman never does anything like that. Anyway, again, thank y'all for being on live stream. Thank you for the conversation. Thanks for the chat, and we're gonna be out of here. As for me, I would game more, but Gotham needs me.